Welcome to Straight Talk with Ricardo Montgomery. Now, we got a great show lined up for you today, so it's going to be fun. We're talking about food. So we're going to be in the kitchen. We're going to minister through the kitchen with our friend, our guest, Robert A. Meyer, and his book called The Kitchen Sink Cook. So get ready for more information about this book. We got a great recipe that's going to come up and talk about other recipes that you can do as well. Not only with your wife, but with your family or whomever you want to just celebrate and just do a little bit of Bible study in the kitchen with. Our musical guest this week is Sherika Lockhart. So we got a lot of things coming up for you on this day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. So you just sit back, relax, and enjoy because the Straight Talk is about to start right now.
Come on, relax and just enjoy the show. We got you here on Straight Talk. Don't be lying, yes, you already know. We got you here on Straight Talk, yeah. We got you moving. Let us know how you doing. We keep it live right here on Straight Talk with Ricardo Montgomery.
Welcome to the Straight Talk with your boy, Ricardo Montgomery. So happy to have you here with us on this day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you all for taking time out your busy schedule to watch this show. We're doing some great things in ministry here, and I'm so happy to enjoy a lot of this ministry with you. But we're going to be in the kitchen today, so I'm going to have some fun with you all. We're going to sit back. We're going to talk about Robert A. Meyer and his cookbook, The Kitchen Sink Cook. So I can't wait to dive into some of these recipes, y'all. I love to get me a little something to eat on, and I hope that this book ministers to you in some type of way or get you in the kitchen to minister and use this cookbook as a way of ministering with your family. Now, don't forget that we have this virtual concert coming up on March the 6th with our friend and brother, Reverend Jetty Jefferson Jr. It's called Deliverance. So that's going on March the 6th at 6 p.m. It's a free concert. So check it out and let them know that you heard it right here on Straight Talk with Ricardo Montgomery. Now, let's go get in the kitchen. Let's see what Robert A. got for us. We're going to learn a bit about him first. Then we're going to see what he's going to cook up for us in the kitchen. So Straight Talk. We'll be right back after this.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rob A. Myers. I am the Kitchen Sink Cook, and I'll be up next on Straight Talk. Come check us out.
Hey, this is Jesse with Jaguar Self-Defense. Here we train Krav Maga, which is your reality-based self-defense. We have Kali, which is your blades, sticks, your knives, improvised weapons. We have Taekwondo, and we also have our kids' bully-proof program. But today we're working on our women's-only self-defense workshop. All right, come in and check it out. As you can see, this is a full-body workout. You're not only learning how to defend yourself and protect yourself and your loved ones, but you're also getting in shape at the same time. So this is just one of the many things we do here at Jaguar Self-Defense. You'll learn confidence, safety, and fitness. Contact us and let us help you get in shape and go home safe.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. On the Zoom hotline with us right now, and the Zoom line is brought to you by Thomas Motors. Thomas Motors in Moberly, Missouri. Please go out there and check them out for all you need if you're looking for a vehicle, used or brand new. But on Thomas Zoom line is with is a young man who has something that's going to not only bless your heart, but it's going to bless your belly. Robert A. Meyer, how you doing today, my friend?
What's going on?
Man, I'm so happy to have you on the show, man, because you have this cookbook, man, and some phenomenal things are coming out of this cookbook, man.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show. You see me, I'm a heavy-set guy, from down south. So you talk about food, I'm right into the food. So I ain't even welcome.
And I got something for everybody. So,
so tell us about this cookbook. How did this cookbook come about?
Sure. March 2020 happened, like everybody else. COVID happened, and it was a time for people were in panic and a lot of stillness. But for me, it was a time for action. It was a time for me to kind of reflect on some things that had been dormant, that I had kind of, tossed around ideas before, had visions for, but always made yourself too busy to work on. So in March, God sat me down and said, it's time to put this book together. And I was actually initially working on a different book, working on a motivational book for young men. It's full of family recipes and, recipes that I created myself, and my wife has created some recipes, and the kids got involved. So it's a recipe. There's something there for everybody. So I'm excited about it.
Normally when people talk about books, like you said, you was working on a motivational book and or just something different. People think about the different books. I mean, this is a cookbook, which is something that people really just don't think about. Everybody's like,
right.
So the cookbook. So tell us the name of the cookbook.
So the cookbook is called Rob A. Myers is the Kitchen Sink Cook.
The Kitchen Sink Cook. The
Kitchen Sink Cook. Now, so my take on cooking is it shouldn't be too difficult. In order to keep it fun, you just got to kind of use what you got in your kitchen. And that's kind of where it started. Back in my college days, we moved off campus. You didn't have a meal plan anymore. You got roommates, you got friends coming over. You got to get creative. So we would even have competitions in our apartment for different dishes, and so I kind of coined that name even back then. And again, like I said, I put it off for a long time, but it was time to put that book together. So here we are.
Some people when they talk about being in college, they have video game challenges or just kind of different. So y'all coming up with cooking challenges.
I mean, we were doing all kinds of challenges. My roommates, we were competitive. So, but cooking was definitely one of our love languages, to be able to share that with each other.
All right, I hear you. So tell us some of the things in this cookbook that we can make in our own kitchen. Because sometimes even though some people that's in the Word, that Christians, and you're going back and forth to church, you got all these different things, or just people who work all the time. What are some of these quick meals that they can just get a hold to, and tell me what some of the things you have in the book.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got something for everybody. And I kind of thought, about from the beginning of your day through the end of your day or through the end of the week. So we got appetizers, and that appetizer could be something as easy as I got some carrot chips, 24 karat gold carrot chips, where it's just an easy snack when you don't want popcorn or potato chips. We got carrot chips. So it could be something as simple like that. But then we got 4-course meals. We got a dish, and all of the dishes kind of have creative names. So like a riff on Netflix and chill, we got shrimp puffs and chill, which is something that my wife created one year for Valentine's Day, and it was a special dish that she made. So we share that in the book. There's some family recipes. My mom's sweet potatoes are in the recipe. And recipe is in the book. My grandmother's oyster souffle is in the book. Then I created some recipes for the book. And so I'm just excited about it. We got desserts, we got side dishes, we got Meatless Monday. So if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, or you just don't like meat, or want to try something different, we got some new ways to explore kind of some traditional dishes, but without the meat intake. So.
Oh, so you got something for folks who want to fast. You see, I got my question. My fasting people.
Absolutely. I ain't here to judge.
They can only give up the one day. I ain't eating no meat. I'm gonna try for one day.
Well, see, and the goal is once you start making some of those Meatless Monday dishes, you're gonna start incorporating that into other days of the week.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of joking around too. But
yeah, absolutely. And it's got some tips in there too. So even some of the dishes that do have meats, I give you substitutes on, how to change it up. So, if the dish is made with beef, but you only eat chicken, I give you substitutions for chicken too. So I got everybody covered. We got some seafood in there too.
All right, man. So, but I heard you say you had one meal, and this is really important. I think, especially for couples. What was it called? Something in chill.
Oh, shrimp puffs and chill.
Shrimp puffs and chill. I mean, I think that's something that you can have. You can work together with whomever your significant other is. You can sit down, and you guys can work in the kitchen and then enjoy a meal together.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A lot of times you get away from that, especially when you have a spouse or a significant other, that you get away from working together in the kitchen where the food really gets started.
And there are some really great stories in the book too. So there are stories that kind of attach themselves to some of those recipes and kind of how they were created or things that were going on at the time. And Shrimp Puffs and Chill was, at the time I was working at a dance studio, and it was actually Valentine's Day, and I had to teach class that night, and I was going to be in class till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And, I wanted to spend time with my wife, but I went from one job to the next job, and we just didn't get to see each other that day. And so I had kind of chalked Valentine's Day as a loss. And I come home broken down and tired from teaching all day, and she had made this whole meal. And the thing that really stood out was those shrimp puffs. And so we had to put the shrimp puffs in the book. So hopefully it has the same sentimental value for somebody else.
I'm hoping so too. So you're going to make us a little something in a little bit. What is it that you're going to make for us?
So the dish I'm making today is a Southern Belle sandwich. And so Southern Belle sandwich for me, like you said, growing up in the South, it is my love letter to all of those influential women that kind of helped shape and mold me. On the weekends, being involved in different social clubs and things like that. So you got social gatherings and church functions. And what I most remember is kind of the camaraderie and the competition that the women had about, cooking while we were doing whatever we were doing, preparing for the day. The women were in the kitchen, with chicken and meatballs and pound cakes. And it was always about who had the best one. And it was sister so-and-so cooking this week versus who cooked it last week. And so this recipe just kind of took me back to that place, that time, that it just feels like a warm hug. And it's traditional things that we eat, but not necessarily in a traditional way to eat them together. So I think that once you see it, once you get to taste it, you'll understand why it had to be in the book.
And what is Southern Belle?
So a Southern Belle sandwich.
The Southern Belle sandwich. I want to make sure, because I want to keep that in my head, because it sounds like it's something that's going to be good.
That's the goal.
Now, anything else that you have going on before we put you in the kitchen to give us the Southern Belle sandwich? Anything else you have going on? Where can people get the cookbook?
Yeah, absolutely. So the cookbook is available at ksc.drobbemyers.com. I'm on all social media platforms. So you can catch me, The Kitchen Sink Cook, on Instagram, The Kitchen Sink Cook on Facebook, and D. Rob A. Myers on TikTok. So I'm everywhere you need me to be.
And then are there any special recipes that you make online for people? Yes,
I do. So all of my social media pages have tutorials for different recipes. So every Monday I do a Meatless Monday dish or either a one-pot meal. So the goal with the one-pot meals is, you're preparing for the whole week and you got work and you don't have time to necessarily cook a meal every single day for lunches while you're at work. So I do one-pot meals either Sunday night or Monday morning to kind of get you going for the week, to give you inspiration, for what you need to cook for your lunches for the week.
All right. Well, let's get you in this kitchen, man. Check out this Southern Belle sandwich, because I can't wait to check this thing out.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, it's your man Rob Myers, and I am the Kitchen Sink Cook, and I got a special treat for y'all today. We're going to be making my Southern Belle sandwich. It's got salty, it's got sweet, it's got collard greens, brown sugar, bacon, and pimento cheese, and it's got your name written all over it. But enough talking, let's get to it.
In a 6-quart saucepan or Dutch oven, you want to combine 1 pound of greens, rinsed and chopped to your liking,
2.5 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of hot sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon each of sea salt and black pepper, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of garlic paste, and 1 Lipton soup packet. Give the greens a good stir, cover, and let simmer for 45 to 50 minutes. While the greens are doing their thing, you want to get your bread toasted. I like a nice crusty bread like Italian, but you can use whatever bread you like. I lather one side of the bread with mayo for moisture and then warm it in the oven on low broil until slightly brown. Then you saute your bacon, of course. I like mine cut in half. It makes assembling the sandwiches easier. Once you cook your bacon to your desired level of crispiness, you want to immediately throw it in a brown paper bag, sprinkle it with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and shake it up. That brown sugar will coat the excess grease from the bacon and caramelize. Once that's done, it's time to assemble. On one side of the bread, I place a generous layer of the collard greens down, and that's why you want your bread toasty, so it can withstand the juice from the greens, or pot liquor as we call it in the South. Then you place your bacon on top of the greens, and on the opposite side of the bread, you'll spread your pimento cheese. Then you stack that bad boy up and slice it in half. And here comes the taste test. Oh yeah. It's a winner. Bon appetit.
Back to you, Ricardo.
We back, man. Hey, how was that sandwich, man? How did it taste, man? That thing look good, man.
I mean, I wish y'all had smell-o-vision or taste-o-vision so you could taste it yourself, but it's one of my favorites in the book.
I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm mad we got COVID because I should be in the kitchen with you.
Right, and that was the first question I asked you. I was like, you need me to come out there? I'll come out there where you at. We can make it happen.
Yeah, man. I didn't want to make everybody like, oh, they just all hanging out together and all this stuff. But we got to be safe and let people know what's going on. But, man, y'all got to try that sandwich, man. I got to get in the kitchen myself and make this thing, man. I just love the way that you put it all together. Is that how you put all your recipes together, the stuff that you do online? Is the way you did that with the tutorial? Is that how you did
absolutely. And there are some that are a little quicker than others. But for the most part, I try to give you all the tools to be able to put it together yourself. All right. Tell us again, where can they get this book? Where can they find your book? So the book is available at ksc.drobamyers.com. I want to make sure y'all can see that in your screens. Kitchen Sink Cook. Go get that book, y'all. I'm telling you, man, and make that Southern Belle sandwich, man. That thing look good. I never had greens on a sandwich before, but I'm sure gonna try it soon. Got to. So not only will these sandwiches not only bless your heart, like I said before, they will bless your belly. So man, keep up the great work, man, and let us know if there's anything else, man. We appreciate you coming on the show and showing us not only your talk about the book, but also giving us a sample of what you have for us. Absolutely. Thank you for having me. No problem, y'all. The Kitchen Sink Cook, go get this book. I'm telling y'all, cook up y'all some good meals, man. Do it together as a family or do it together with your significant other, or just make yourself a little something to help yourself lose weight or just, praise God in a different way. Absolutely. We got salads in the book too. So maybe in the summertime, I'll come back and make y'all my mango tango salad, but you got to get the book. Man, don't get me started now. You're making me hungry. You see, I'm a heavy man. I'm gonna give me some food, man. Well, we appreciate your ride, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for having me. All right, y'all. We're gonna be right back with more Straight Talk right after this. We got a musical guest coming up, so y'all be ready.
Hey, this is Jesse with Jaguar Self-Defense. Here we train Krav Maga, which is your reality-based self-defense. We have Kali, which is your blades, sticks, your knives, improvised weapons. We have Taekwondo, and we also have our kids' bully-proof program. But today we're working on our women's-only self-defense workshop. All right, come in and check it out. As you can see, this is a full-body workout. You're not only learning how to defend yourself and protect yourself and your loved ones, but you're also getting in shape at the same time. So this is just one of the many things we do here at Jaguar Self-Defense. You'll learn confidence, safety, and fitness. Contact us and let us help you get in shape and go home safe.
who sits on the throne, he's still healing the sick. He raised the dead, 5,000 souls he fed. He's not dead, he's alive. When I call him, he shows up, always patient with his love. That's why I need him, won't go without him. Lord, I'm asking for more. I want more of you, Lord. More of your spirit. I want more. Give me more of your spirit. I'm desperate for more. I need more of your spirit. Give me more. I need more of your spirit. Give me more. Living life, not knowing why you still wanna choose me. So confused, trying hard to prove that I know what I'm doing. But you said you don't have to do it all alone. And I said, Lord, I know with you is where I belong. I want more. Give me more. More of your spirit. I want more. Give me more. More
Hey, this is Jesse with Jaguar Self-Defense. Here we train Krav Maga, which is your reality-based self-defense. We have Kali, which is your blades, sticks, your knives, improvised weapons. We have Taekwondo, and we also have our kids' bully-proof program. But today we're working on our women's-only self-defense workshop. All right, come in and check it out. As you can see, this is a full-body workout. You're not only learning how to defend yourself and protect yourself and your loved ones, but you're also getting in shape at the same time. So this is just one of the many things we do here at Jaguar Self-Defense. You'll learn confidence, safety, and fitness. Contact us and let us help you get in shape and go home safe.
I hope the words that Robert laid down for you today bless you in some type of way and get you in the kitchen to ministry with your family. Now, the book is available, so you know where to go get that, but we have the information listed right here below. Also, I hope that Sherika's song blessed you in some type of way, and all her music is available online right now, anywhere you find your digital downloads. So go out there and check them out. All things can bless you in some type of way. Now, to keep this show moving on radio and television, we would love to have your contribution. And for your donation, we will send you an Elegant Warrior Inspired card that will bless you in the name of Jesus. And don't forget to go check out Straight Talk from 4 to 5 Central Standard Time on KOPN.org. It will bless you in a mighty way and have a little bit more fun and get you some more great gospel music that you would love to hear, and also good talk right here from me, Ricardo Montgomery. Now, that's it for us this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next week. Y'all be blessed.
Come on, relax and just enjoy the show. We got you here on Straight Talk. Don't be lying, yes, you already know. We got you here on Straight Talk.